Hi, Jamie Davis from the Nursing Show here at ANIA 2015 in Philadelphia. Really excited to be here this week and look at what's going on in nursing informatics. And I'm actually here with Karen Luse from Extension Healthcare.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here. You're a nurse as well, so why don't we start off by asking you tell us a little bit about your nursing background.
Okay, well, I actually came to nursing as a second career. I was a computer programmer first, and then went into nursing. And so after doing 3.5 years in the ICU, I decided I wanted to combine those two together and hopefully help patient outcomes.
And that's one of the things that we've been talking about here a lot with some of the other nurse informaticists that I've been interviewing is that they really do impact patient care. They're not just somewhere hiding in the bowels of a hospital influencing ones and zeros, but they really are present at the bedside in a very meaningful way.
Yes, I agree. The reason I went into nursing from computer programming is because I wanted to make a difference. And I knew I could make a difference at the bedside, and also in the background, in the informatics industry, I felt I could equally make a big difference in their lives.
So tell us a little bit about Extension Healthcare and a little bit about the company and what it does.
So Extension Healthcare is a company based in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it's about 5 years old, and it's a lovely company because, to me, they have a very big clinical focus. That is very important to them, that the clinical people lead the direction of the company, and we are alerting and alarming software. So we sit in the middle between all of the alarms and systems and health records and everything else, and then we make sure that the right alarm goes to the right person at the right time.
Now, like you said, all the alarms. There's a multitude of alarms in healthcare that we deal with. So how do all those alarms impact nursing?
The Joint Commission came out with a national patient safety goal last year, right, on alarm fatigue. So they recognize that it's a big issue. But here at Extension, we look at not only at the alarms interrupting everyone, but overall. So it's also nursing interruptions. That's got to be taken into account too, because we know that so many errors happen when a nurse is interrupted during giving meds and everything else. And alarm fatigue can only lead to the detriment of patient care.
When I was working in the ER, a nurse colleague of mine actually told me that she was at a Starbucks and she got up and tried to turn off the Frappuccino machine.
I know. I think I used to wake up with those alarms in my head every night.
So what are some of the things we can do to avoid alarm fatigue? What are some of the ways that nurses can try to break out of that rut?
Well, I think the overabundance of alarms that are happening because anytime something goes wrong or some little blip happens, like a patient's brushing their teeth and it shows up as a PVC, that's going to be alarm, and it could potentially fatigue them for it. So at Extension, we make sure that things like that don't happen. We want to send to the nurses and to the caregivers only the important alarms that they need to act upon. And with that, we also send a lot of contextual data. We send patient data, we send alarm data, so at the touch of their hand, they can look and see, this is an emergency, I need to send it to my attending, or this can wait, I'll be there in 2 minutes, and talk to the patient over the phone and say, I'm coming in, I'll be in another minute.
That's great, and it sounds like it's just exactly what nurses need.
It is. I wish that I'd had it when I was a floor nurse. It would have made my life a lot easier.
I think a lot of nurses that are going to be checking this program out are thinking the same thing. So hopefully they'll check out Extension Healthcare. Do you know the website off the top of your head?
ExtensionHealthcare.com.
Well, that's easy enough.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we want to thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I want to thank all of you for checking out this segment here from ANIA 2015 here in Philadelphia. I learned how to say that today. I was saying it wrong earlier before the luncheon, but I actually learned the proper way to say it. And we're excited to be talking about nursing informatics here. So we hope you will continue to check out this channel for more segments from ANIA 2015. And of course, you can always check out these segments over at NursingShow.com.